Testing 1, 2, 3. Get on here. Give 1 second. Testing 1, 2, 3. Peanut notifiable fold. Split up in the AMG, satellite radio, and legs like an alphabet thing, like a child. Say what you run your mouth, talk extra. Pass like this. Belly dance with your man, make eye contact. And while you bed, lay back. Ice. Music around. Testing 1, 2, 3. Peanut Nola in the house. Lamons Jr. in the house. What's up? Peace and blessings. Fooling around on a Sunday. And today we're going to talk about the Karens. And there's a lot of Karens out there. And we're talking the destruction of our world when it comes down to the Karens. Okay? A lot of things that I see that affects the melanated people. And why did they start calling them Karens? Okay? So we're gonna talk about this. And normally I don't come on a weekend, but I decided to come on a weekend. Lamons Jr. in a house. Peace and blessings to you. It's great. I'm hope you all are doing well on a weekend, on a Sunday night weekend with Peanut Nola 504. But what I do want to talk about is, when we talk about even for years and years of white women who have caused a lot of destruction to so-called black melanated men across the universe. And you have to understand that these are the people, Carolyn Bryant, who have started this show of calling when we sit there and talk about these things. Carolyn Bryant, the very first Karen that was out here. And the things that are happening to our people, Alexis, the things that are happening to our people out here, our melanated people, the destruction, the things that are happening when we talking about why our people are so lost. The trust that we have for other people, the danger, the trust that we have for other people, other nations that have sucked upon our people. And when you see the brothers and sisters, and I talked about this, it's very, very, very great to talk about this on a Sunday because you see the NFL football players, the national football players, and they treat these young men like cattle. And then you see these young men marry, and some of these white women will never look at them until they're famous. Not all, but a lot of them do not even look at them until they're famous. And you see this thing. I seen Zach Stacy, who I do not condone, who beat this white woman, threw her around like she was a piece of shit. But when he was on top of the world, she loved him. She thought she was gonna get a gold mine. And I want you guys to understand it. She was looking at a gold mine. I don't condone what Zach Stacy done. That's not a man to hit a woman. Zach Stacy is not a man to do the things that he has done to a woman. But remember, that was his choice of a woman. Remember Zach Stacy's choice of a woman. Zach Stacy chose a white woman over melanated women. And that's what Zach Stacy did. Now he tossed, when he became a football player and his money was not as what it was and it was closing down and we looked at his situation. He was not the same man that he was. And then, she was trying to, kick him to the curb. And then the man kind of felt like, God damn it, I got you in this nice house. I got you into the living that you are in right now. But look how you treat me now. Oh no, he's not a man for beating that woman the way he was. Man, I would kick that dude in the jaw. He is not a man for what he done. But let's talk about, a lot of these young ladies in their senior year, they chose to deal with black melanated men. They chose to deal with black melanated men, and they never did it until they knew of their fortune and their fame. Is it a thing of education? Is it a thing of athletic ability, knowing your worth? Fine as nurse. Knowing, knowing, knowing your worth. Then we tell our young brothers out here today how much you are worth something, and then you just pretty much, look over your melanated queen. They were good enough, and it's amazing when they say that women of melanated skin are so loud and they are so violent, that they are so ghetto, but you only want them for temporary situations in their life. You would love them to be a part of them, but then you change. I really believe a lot of these brothers out here really don't like their mothers, and that's why they hate the melanated black woman of this world, not loving their own mothers. I have stated this several times. Shout out to Chief Sanal, Halito. We tend to love the outside and don't love the inside of who we come from. We have a lot of tribes who dibble and dabble into mixing, not understanding the truth that's within their faith, the woman that made them who here on this earth. Karen has been existing throughout our lives. Karen has existed throughout our lives. We're talking about the Carolyn Bryants of the world who killed or caused Emmett Till into his despair. Emmett Till died because a white woman lied. 504 Indigenous, shout out to you. And you have to understand these things that it's still here. You can see it on TikTok. You can see it on YouTube. You can see it on social media. You can see it everywhere. That these women have not all changed. They have constantly got our young men and women into troubles, and we can't see it because we are so caught in into a zoom in our mind to believe that everybody still loves us. Black man is still dying. Black man still believe that when he look at the skin of his own woman, he believes that a white complexioned person is better. That's something endured in the mind of that person. 504 Indigenous Warrior, if you would like to come on, if you look at and you stroll to, we do have you're able to come on because I did drop the link. And I want you guys to understand, yeah, it's an open panel if you guys would like to come on. And the strength that I see in the barrier, what we do is we chose to go to the outside rather than coming into the inside of who we are. We truly don't love ourselves. I'm not against interracial interracial marriage. You truly love who you love. But it's when you start comparison to who you with, saying that the other people are better than who you with, is where things get crazy. Shout out to Sean. And when you understand the deepness of what I am talking about, you will understand a lot of things of life. You will understand the big parts of life that is missing with us. The attack on our women reflects the attack on the men. So if the woman is attacked, surely you are attacked. Shout out to the telepath God. Surely, if the woman is attacked, the man is surely attacked. You guys are crippling yourself as a nation of people. You're crippling yourself as a nation of people. We allow social media, we allow the things that we see on celebrities, and we don't see the inner beauty of what we have with each other. We're never going to grow until we understand the love and affection of ourselves. We're not growing as a tribe. We're not growing as a nation of people because we still don't respect us. Understand? We don't respect us. That's the problem when it comes down to us as a nation of people. Aborigine people, we are shocking the world. We are shaking up the world. And when I told you that the Americas are going to see us as a threat, it's just like you see the Hebrew Israelites. The attack is on us because there's a lot of people who are afraid because the knowledge of the truth of us is coming out. There are people in the Aboriginal community that are willing. There's some of us are getting land patents. Some of us are getting the laws. Some of us are getting on top, and they don't know what to do when it comes down to us. We are burning and we are on fire. But you have to understand where there's good, there is hate right behind it. Just because we are moving forward does not mean that they are not willing to try to take us down. And we are growing so fast. The works of all of our community is being seen. We are winning the debates. We are winning everything that's out here. We're winning. And the Pan-African American movement is very solid because of this. People from the Pan-African movement are very soured because of this. When you look at Jabari don't know what to do. That boy Top Cat was killing him. Shout out to T1 Production. The boy, that man, not the boy, the Top Cat, Chief Top Cat was destroying Jabari. When I was watching, and I got a chance to watch the debates, even Brother Sanchez, and got to see him. Shout out to Mr. C. And he got a chance to meet the brother of Aborigine Power, and Aborigine Power was destroying this guy. We are no longer the forgotten people. They have no problem. They have they have to listen. And they see the things that are going on with our Aborigine people. Our people cannot be touched. The truth cannot be touched. We're not just displaying some documentaries. We're not just making money out of documentaries and talking shit like some other of our brothers and sisters are doing. We're actually showing the message and actually showing the actual truth. And shout out to the ones who are doing the documentaries. And I want you to go, shout out to you for those who are doing the documentaries, but actually the footwork of our people is more than the things that I see. What I see in a lot of work that I see can't be touched. Some are out here to make money. Some are out here to make us better as a group of nation of people. Some are out here, you have to really look at yourself that some people are not even about the information. Some people, they'll tell you that they're about the information and the truth, but actually, in reality, they are actually here for self or being, self pity, whatever they want to be. They're making money on their own being. But when we know the ones who are out here teaching the truth of the Most High. We know the ones who are out here teaching the truth. We know the ones out here working very hard in the communities, trying to make a better difference for our people. We know the ones. We know the ones who are out here for the views and out here for the taking of the views and out here for not here for the information, out here for the donations and not here for the truth. We know the ones. We know the ones. But I want you guys to understand that we got some guys who do documentaries, whatever. But guess what? If it's truth, it's truth. Even the ones who are making money, if it's truth, it's truth. They're making money. And at the end of the day, I can't go against the truth. You can't beat the truth. People don't understand that you cannot beat the truth. When you bring knowledge a deep knowledge. You can't debunk deep knowledge. You cannot destroy the truth. And we have been displaying the truth of the Most High for the longest. You got these brothers telling you that we are from another land, and we know that we were born here. Everybody wants us to keep ourselves away from the knowledge of being where we are. They want to tell you that you are African, and Africans going to tell you that you're not. Africans don't believe the bullshit. You believe the bullshit. Africans don't believe the bullshit. Even Africans, they don't have nothing against us. They are displaying the truth about us. They're telling us that we're not from the same tribes. But some of you guys want to force yourself to believe that you're from the same tribes. We're not the same people. You want to believe that you're the same people, but you're not the same people. You don't think the same way as an African. You don't do the same things that Africans do. You don't sing like an African. You don't walk like an African. You don't rap like an African. You don't move like an African. You're not an African. You are the aborigine of this land. Some of you guys don't give a damn because you've been trained to, in a certain way. Our people been served, we are satisfied a certain way. Let's just be honest. You're comfortable in your skin. I have no problem with you being comfortable in your skin. But don't knock people like me and others who have basically a mindset higher than what you think. Don't knock people who mind is moving further than your mind. Right, T1 Production? Because if we believe in a certain direction, don't come here knocking us for believing in our minds that are growing, the teachings of our minds that are growing. You want to be on a low vibrant energy, stay on a low vibrant energy. Because this is not Sonetta TV and his production, who has made money for several years of deflecting and keeping our people in a lower vibration and only thinking of money. We seen the brothers Polites. We seen the young Pharaohs. We seen the Umar Johnsons. We seen all these people, great people. We're not talking about some dog shit people. These were great people. These were great people with great information that failed the people. Great people with great information that failed the people. And they were stuck on not elevating their mind. They were stuck on their lower vibration. But we, as a nation of the Aborigine, we have elevated our minds to learning more, not less. Learning more, not less. You guys fall in lower vibrations. You got to, I always told you guys, you got to separate yourself to people who don't think like you. You have to get with people who think like you. It will never manifest into the things that you talk about. Shout out to Wilmar Reed. Wilmar Reed in the house. Shout out to you. The Eagles does it every time. The Eagles does it every time. I want people to understand it. We trying to build. We get with people who we believe that think like us, that really don't think like us, that cause controversy and still got thinkings of the white man. I tell people all the time, y'all want to say the white man is everything. We give praises to what the white man is, and we don't think about what the things that we do ourselves. But I'm going to bring this clip because I did bring this about the white woman, and I'm going to spread this video. And I just want to share this to you guys because this is what they do. I don't. I really don't care if it caused me a community strike, but I'm gonna play this. Oh, give me 1 second. We'll give it a couple.
We are so distraught and still very upset about what has taken place only because of the color of our skin. Lisa and Mary Garrett are the two sisters behind the camera of this viral video. This is Myers Park. This is South. Girl. Ma'am, would you please leave us alone and go home? The sisters captured a woman they've never met or even seen harassing them in their own neighborhood more than a week ago. You live here? Why do we feel that we need to be here, like hanging out? This woman asked them multiple times if they live here at the apartment complex and asks how much they pay rent. Let's call 911. I want to make sure that there's going on here. The Guerra sisters say they were waiting outside of their apartment for AAA to jump their car. This is just like parking. South Park. Why are you up in here hanging out? Several minutes into the video, you can hear one of the sisters apparently talking to a dispatcher.
The thing that I want people to understand, and I want you guys to understand this, is that do you really believe that they're on your side? And these Karens have been going on for centuries, and they have been disrupting the community of the Aboriginal people. And we see these people all the time. They connect with you. They see you. Sometimes they nice. They tell you, but let them be angry with you. Then you become that nigger or that Negro that you think they always want to be in charge of you. They always want to be in charge of you, no matter what the hell you do. No matter what they do, what you do, you can be minding your own business. Do you understand that these people, or you could be in your own business, minding your own business? These people don't mind their own business. They want to feel like they have a way of telling you what to do. They want to believe that they're more superior than you. And I'm telling you that this has been going on since Carolyn Bryant. That's why a lot of our melanated brothers have been killed. They have been attacking melanated women. They don't mind their business. And I'm telling you, these are things, no matter how many times we get our tribes together, how many times we work upon doing the things that we need to do, they're gonna still find a way to be in our business. So get in your land plan. How we're gonna get rid of these people. These people have been this way for centuries. You think they have a respect of our people? No. They are very disrespectful people. They run up on the right people. They never run up on the right people, Chief. Never run up on the right people. They never seem to run up on the right people when it comes down to the nation of melanated so-called black people. You always get people who are very nice. There's nothing wrong with being nice. But they always seem to be running up on the wrong people who are, I never see it, energies. Something I learned from the telepath God a long time ago is it's a key to energies thyself. Some of these people they run up on the people who does not have strong energies. Strong energies. Can we live alone? Hell no. Time we try to live by ourselves, they still meddle in the business. Shout out to North American Aborigine. It is what it is. See, I tend to believe that the pain of the white community is the white woman, is not the white community, not the white man. Every time the white man has done pain to our Aborigine people, it's become the white woman. I think the white woman is the most dangerous being, and a lot of people don't understand that. I think you guys don't realize it's the white woman and not the white man. The most powerful being between the two is the white woman, and the white man seems to always fall for the lies and the trips of the white woman. EP in the house. I want you guys to understand that. So when we break down and analyze what the truth is and who is wrecking our people, is that. Hey, brother, I have a new vibe up for you for when I have time after the stream. And thanks for the shout out, brother. Shout out to you. Whatever you have to do, just leave it in the private chat. And we got it. You hear me? We got to work together to be the greatest what we should be. And I'm hoping you guys are having a great Sunday and everything. The vibes are running high. And I was, praise to the Most High what happened with the Ahmaud Arbery case, the things that happened with the Ahmaud Arbery case. I want you to understand in that Ahmaud Arbery case, behind all of it, it started behind a white woman. See, a lot of you guys didn't understand. You thought it was just the daddy, and you guys thought it was the son, and you thought it was the guy, the neighbor who is the real villain. But the real villain was actually the father, was actually the actually mother, the man's mother, who actually was the reason behind the killing. So a lot of people don't talk like this and won't understand, but it was actually the mother who was saying that she saw this young brother in the house. The young brother probably would be alive if it wasn't for the mother. White women always got a hand in the killing of melanated black men. White women always got a hand in the killing of the melanated black men. And I want you guys to understand this. These are deep things I want you to understand. There's always a white woman involved. Now, she may have not been involved, for the shooting. She wasn't the one who played, but that's her son. And if you can a lot of emotional people, whether you're a father or whether you're a mother, we know how to hype our children up. We can hype our children to kill somebody. We can hype our children from killing somebody. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. We can get them so emotional to where they can kill somebody. We can get them real pissed off to where they can kill somebody. Shout out to Brandon Rogers. Behind every disturbed thing that have ever happened in our community, that have ever happened to our people, has been a white woman. A white woman has been involved with every situation of us being locked up as a nation of people. Go look at history. Our people can whistle and get destroyed behind that situation. We got to do better as a nation of people, family. We have to come together. We can't do it by ourselves. I have been watching them trying to set up our people for so many years, and we don't understand the danger. Us as melanated men and women. Our men, when they get millions of dollars, they chose our oppressors to marry. I have nothing against with white people marrying melanated people. If it was with you from the poor, They was with you when you were poor, and they stayed with you when you were poor. I have nothing against that. I have nothing against that. I encourage our people to date more of our people. I encourage that. But if you chose to want to be with somebody else, that's fine. But you have to understand the consequences behind this shit. Consequences. You know, my sons go to high school. My sons, that some of my boys, that's all they see is white women, and some of them, of my boys, they date white women, and I tell them the same stories. I don't run their lives. That's their choice. And I think that's what happens to us as a nation of people. We think that we can run our own children because we are their fathers and mothers. We can't run them. You can't run them on who they love and who they like. That's something that you just can't do. We would want them to be with our people, but you got to be very gentle on how you talk. You have to be very gentle on how you move. Want people to understand it. We can debate 24 hours about the knowledge. We can talk a 24 hours about the knowledge, who got the greatest knowledge, who's the better knowledge. We can talk about this 24 hours. But it's gonna go round and round in circles. Who cares about the knowledge when you're not teaching in your neighborhood? When you're not stopping the killings of what's going on in your neighborhood, because we got melanated brothers and sisters out here who are dying on the streets. You could have the best knowledge. You could beat people in a debate, but are you teaching the knowledge in the streets of our people? Are you changing the minds of these young people who are out here killing each other out here in Memphis, whether in New Orleans, some of the hardest streets? Shout out to the original Copper Empress. Rather it's in the hood. What are you doing? Because like I said, we can preach the knowledge all we want. We got the truth. But what are you doing to help these young people change the way they ways, man? All these great young people who are dying out here for nothing. Symbolizing music is nothing but poison. People can use music to destroy our people. Facts. That's when we will be all knowledgeable, and we will stop the madness in our own communities. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand the truth of the Most High? Are we ever going to be the people that we want to be? Music has destroyed, and we hear this mumble rap. Music, you see young men wearing dresses. You see young women becoming men. These music, these people who are listening to this rap, that is poisoning our young people. We were just telling our son how great you sound without cursing. My son is a rapper. My son, we encourage my son to rap positive rap, being positive about everything that you do. You don't have to be a cursing rapper to reach the great minds of people. There was a time when gangster rap was a small rap part of black music, not the pretty much. Let me catch this because this is outstanding because my wife and I was just talking about it. There was a time when gangster rap was a small. Let me get back that up. There was a time when gangster rap was a small part of black music. Now, pretty much only black music today when we create every giant general thing. And that's what you have to understand, that every culture, when I was coming up, Latinos was not rapping as much as they doing now. You see Africans mimic the things that we do. We are a great nation of people that they follow. You don't understand your own leadership. You don't understand your own power. You understand that the things that you learn. Most of my people in New Orleans, Louisiana, celebrate the dead. When people die, they celebrate them. They carry the coffins. It's a spiritual thing. And all nations, they ask you, where's your culture? Where you come from? Where's your music? And we are the inventors of all. We are the inventors of all. It's amazing that they follow us, and it's amazing that we don't follow them. We are the creators of all creation, Aboriginal people. Yes, we are South America. Yes, we are North America. Yes, we are South America. We are North America. We are every a part of the continent of America. They have told you for many years, and they have told you that we, as a nation of people, are a country. But when you start really understanding the truth of where we come from, the energies of this land, you'll understand that we are a continent from South America all the way up to Canada. But let's not let it be clear that we are the original people of the world. You small brain yourself, Aboriginal people, when you believe that you only from this land. You are the first of this land and the creator of all. You are the first of this land and the creator of all. And you do not limit who you are, because every nation of people copy you. Every nation of people follows you. Yes, we are the original of this land, but don't fool yourself, Aboriginal people, that your women carry the Eve gene. That all women carry the Eve gene. The people of melanated skin, the people that come from the Aboriginal land, carry the Eve gene. That means you are the creator of all men and women in existence. You are the creator of all men and women of existence. You have the Eve gene. This is one of the reasons why a male can come in and impregnate multiple women across the world and they will look like them. Your features are strong. Your nose, your lips, your bone structures are strong. Understand how great you are. Understand how powerful that you are as a nation of people. Your bloodline, when we talk about your organs, you're the people they stealing organs. They're stealing your organs. And a lot of you guys don't realize. So you keep wondering why our young men, you hear it all the time. They want your hearts, they want your legs, they want your body, they want you, your minds and soul, your power, your energy. You, Aborigine people, do not let them disconnect the things that the power of you. We are strong, and we have to respect our women. We have to respect the power of our women. There's nothing more powerful than our women. All glory goes to the Most High. Thank you guys for coming in with Chief Peanut Notified before. And I came in on a weekend. We'll be going on this weekend, but I would like to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Remember that this is an Aborigine perspective. It is not a African perspective. It's nothing about any other color of people. It is nothing about anybody else. It's our perspective of what we talk about. There's nobody going to get us down. So I want to thank you guys for showing in, showing out, showing up the fire emojis. Thank you so much. We are stronger together than apart. If you want to get with Chief Sunout, Chief Sunout also does the land patents. She's been working on the land patents, helping people learn about who they are. Shout out to Moonfry in the house. I want people to understand there's people out here willing to help you in this movement of being who you are, because you always been. It's not a movement, just like the original Copper Empress said. We're not a movement. We have always been here. Our people have always been here. We're just coming out stronger as we are. We're just coming out and just putting that fire on your ass now. Okay? We're not afraid because people have been against us. People trying to debunk us. But we are now fighting these same people who have been debunking and everything, these lies about us. We are now showing you through our grandparents, through our grandmothers, throughout our origin of people, we are showing the truth about who we are. And you can't stop this. You can't stop this energy. You cannot stop this energy. So I want to thank you guys. Shout out to you guys. I'm out of here. Please share, press a like. I'm out of here. It's a little short and sweet today.